Chimbota Community Development Organization was established in 2013. The organization was formed to respond to various community needs in traditional authority Mankambira in Nkhata Bay and more recently in other districts in Malawi as well. Some of the notable community projects that the organization has implemented in Nkhata Bay are construction of Chimbota Private Secondary School, girls' hostels, nursery schools, maize mills, shops, drilling boreholes, and responding to disaster issues. Particularly, the secondary school was constructed after village heads of Bwerero, Chimbota and Dindano demonstrated a desperate need for a secondary school, considering that the nearest schools were 2 hours away on foot. As a result, many students were unable to attend school regularly, which was seriously damaging their prospects and slowing the pace of development in the area. The opening of the school in 2015 brought a lot of joy to communities and learners in particular. Being a non-profit making organization, the school fees were lower and needy learners were also put on a bursary. Kevin Trafton and Philip Chibisa are directors of Chimbota, and they paint a picture of progress made so far.
We feel that we've had a really big impact. We're only a fairly small organisation. We haven't been around for a very long time, 10 years, but we feel that in that time we have done a lot. We've built 2 schools now, a secondary school and a nursery school. Both of those were built from nothing. We bought land for the secondary school in the bush to build, and the land for the nursery school was given to us. We've also built Ccdo in the village, and we're now ready to build a second one. We've just got a piece of land for that. We've had a big impact on a large number of families, I think. We have been paying bursaries for a lot of our students, and we have managed, so far, we've managed to support financially all of the students who've got university places. In total, I think we have had around 15 of our students who've now gone to college or to university, various places, teacher training colleges, and Polytechnic, and then more recently a number in Livingstonia University, Luana, and also at Chancellor College.
Because of the school, this was quite a remote area that we didn't have electricity when we are starting in 2015. And we were pushing very hard to find means and ways of having electricity until the MAREP came in. So we saw that the MAREP came in because they were to see what are the development things that are happening in that community. And we had challenges with network. We wrote a proposal to TNM, and they brought the tower right in Bwerero side. So we are so happy with that. And yeah, there's a lot of things that I can mention that we've been so proud because of Chimbota Community Development Organization.
Trafton adds that plans are underway to construct modern hostels and a dining facility at a nearby site close to Chimbota Secondary School.
Yes, this project where we're standing now is the site of boarding hostels project. So this has a history which goes back to maybe even 2018, when we first began to talk to some architects and builders in the UK who are supporters. But then, of course, we were in the middle of discussions and planning when COVID came. So we had to put everything away for 2 years. But now that COVID has gone as a big problem, we have brought this project back. So in the UK, we have a large architecture firm, HTA Architects, a very large business working in several cities. And they had a competition among their architects to make designs for boarding hostels for Chimbota. And they chose 2 architects as winners of that competition. And those architects then came to Malawi in July of 2022, last year. They were here for 2 weeks. And they are now finalising their designs. We also have involved a charity, an NGO, which works just with architects. So they're an architects charity called Article 25. And they're called that because this is Article 25 of the UN Sustainable Development Goals, which is about decent accommodation and access to good accommodation and safe housing and so on.
But what are the general views of beneficiaries of Chimbota Community Development Organization? Judith Chalira Mwase is a woman from Liwomba in Mundora area in Nkhata Bay. She says establishment of maize mills, affordable sales of maize to poor people, and construction of a secondary school have helped to develop the area.
Panopa pali bwino kwa basi. 1 chigayo ichi a Kelvin anapanga cha diesel. Mmene maujeni magesi akuvutira apa. Chigayo ichi kwa azimayi tikusanga chifukwa njala sitikhala ni njala. Azimayi so ntunda amatha transport ukapanda kuti ulibe transport kupita mtawuni ndiye umangogona ninja umaganiza kuti ndikwere ujeni Honda inanga yogayisira nditani ndiyeno umangoti abola ndingosiya. Kunonso kwathu makamaka chimeneso tinathokoza kwambiri kuno kwathu timadalira kwambiri sima yachinangwa iti ndiye pakali pano zosinja zija mtondo pano ndife azungu tinasiya. Ndikunena pano mitondo yonse tinawaza ndithu tinawothera moto chifukwa cha chigayo chiti kuoneka kuti chigayo chiti kupindula nacho ife azimayi.
Ishmael Zangazanga and Alik Vimpangwe are some of the students that accessed education bursaries from Chimbota from secondary to university level. Zangazanga says he could not be in the corridors of the University of Malawi if not for the support he received from the community organization.
I'm Ishmael Zangazanga. I'm at the University of Malawi, which is also known as Chancellor College. I'm doing social and economic history. Okay, this organization has made me to be like the way am I, because when I was in secondary school, I'm from family which is very poor, and Chimbota organization has helped me a lot in terms of school fees and other school materials. Up to now, they're still helping me.
Senior Group Village Headman Mundora is all praise about activities being done by Chimbota. He says construction of a secondary school, bursary support to needy learners, establishment of nursery schools and maize bales have been so impactful to the communities.
Ndizoona di kuti ngati dera la group village mani mndola tinali ndi vuto lalikulu ngani ya school fati kuno kuti ndi primary school ziwiri Bwerero primary ndi Chikale primary koma mapesa kati ana akakhoza kuti akambe sina D1 form 1 zinali zovuta fati secondary imene ili pafupi ndikuti kuchoka panopo ndi almost 9 kilometers. Ndiye mwamwayi titakumana ndi Kelvin amenenso akuyendesa board ya Chimbota Community Organization ngati bungwe ndithu lothandiza anthu kumuzi tinazafikira kuti tipemphe kuti atipase school. Ndeno school ija inayamba ngati private. Ngakhale inali private imathandizira kwambiri ana in terms of mabasarezi komanso mpakana ku university level. Komanso kuzera ku school kuja tili ndi chigayo fati mtunda kupita ku district kumene kuli zigayo ndi mtunda wautali pafupifupi 7 kilometers. Komanso Chimbota Community Development Manager yatimangiranso manazare schools.
Some parents share Group Mundora's sentiments.
Ine chimene chanisangalatsa kwambiri kubwera kwa Kevin kuno ndiye chikulu kwambiri chimene ndingayimayikire choyamba anayibweresa skulu yosikirako mtengo kuganizira anthu akumizi ndi mmene amapezera tinayamikira kwambiri. Chachiwiri chimene ndinamuona Kevin kuti skulu iyi inabweresadi kuti ikhale ndende ku anthu ana ambiri half the rest kaya ana ndi 50 20 kapena 30 amakhala pa basale koma maskulu ambiri samalola mabasale ena amalipira mabasale. Ndiye timayamikira kwambiri kuti mwana kuyambira form 1 mpaka form 4 kukhala pa basale ndi zinthu zosoweka. Takhala anthu ambiri kupita mu mabungwe mundithandize ku fees mwana wanga kwera sukulu yapa kuboma ndikusilephera mwana wanga ena ambiri ana makhala olephera kuphunzira sukulu.
Papa Chimbota apa mene ankaphunzira nathu yovina matithandiza mabasale ndi mtunda wake unali waufupi makamaka pankhani yasikana sichifunika kuti aziphunzira kutali pamene pali mtunda wautali kwambiri zimasukuniza maphunziro awo. Pomwe pa Chimbota apa mayenda mtunda ochepa basi afika.
That aside, the organization has also been promoting early childhood development activities. For instance, Chimbota established a nursery school at Lichenga village, where village head Yadinga and teacher for Lichenga Taonga Nursery School said the school is a good foundation for children before starting primary education. Watson Kamanga is a teacher for the nursery school.
Kulu ndithu ntchito ikuyenda bwino ana kumabwera muzi wathu mmene ulili anthu tiliko ocheperako ndiye ana kumabwera malinga ndi size ya muzi mmene ulili kumabwera ndithu bwino ndi tikamaphunzitsa panopa anayamba ndithu kugwira kuti ichi chitandazo chakuti ichi ndi chakuti ndi kuphunzitsa kwathu sikuja kuti mwina kungolimbikira ana azimba nyimbo mpaka nakuweruka ayi kapena kusewera ayi amasewera kanthawi pang'ono nyimbo kanthawi pang'ono koma kwakukulu timalimbikisa kuti aphunzire aziwe zinthu osamangoloweza koma kuti aziwe kuti ichi ndi chakuti ichi ndi chakuti akamapita ku primary aphunzitsa akaone kuti anawa anachokera ku nursery school.
Simaya pika zakoje atagona mamunako mwenye mangwana. Simaya pika zakoje atagona mamunako mwenye mangwana. Tinafuna mbale tubera mbalango. Tinafuna mbale mama tiripo. Tinafuna mbale tubera.
Chimbota organization has also been drilling boreholes, lobbying with mobile telecommunication companies for good network coverage and responding to disaster issues.
Yonyandira kwambiri chifukwa cha thandizo limene labwera pakati pathu. Mbali mozi ya maplastic mwati pasayi tifolera nyumba zathu zimene zagwa
itu ndikuyikira umboni mawo manena nzanga ndikwatu ndikudanda kunyadira kwambiri pazomwe mwatipambira nditu tikunyadira sitimayembekezera kuti titani tilandira mphoto ngati zimenezi zikoma kwambiri.
Tinali usowa kugwira kuti tigwira pati koma chimene mwatichitira apa tikukuthokozani kwambiri kuti Ambuye azikutsogolera na Ambuye kudaliseni kwati tinali pa mavuto osiyana-siyana kuti tili pa mavuto athu sanati monga muziwa kukwa kwa nyumba ndeno apapo chithandizo chimene chitachilandira ndi manja awiri Ambuye akutsogolere na Ambuye kudaliseni.
Thandizoyo ndiyofunika kwambiri kwa ife amene vuto latigwera ndipo takunyadira zimene mwachita mukapangisa anzathu amene aliso ndi vuto ngati imeneyi. Thandizo limene mwatipasa ifeyo tithandizika kumbali yokuti matupi athu azikhala kusangalala thanzi chifukwa cha zakudya zimene mwatibweresera.
Mavuto analipo ambiri, taona mupati mwawo muli mpunga, muli shuga, muli ufa, zimene ziwathandizira anthu, muli mafuta asophikira ziwathandizira anthu akuti apeze chakudya. Ngati mwaona pakampo pano anthu ambiri akumazipikira okha.
Chinabwera nafuna mpale, chinabwera nafuna mpale, mazini gabwera nafuna upale, chinabwera nafuna
Sotini Muhone from Mundora says Chimbota organization supported him to reconstruct his house after heavy winds, coupled with some rains, blew off his house roof, damaging assorted household property in the process.
Amene anatithandiza kwambiri ndi abale athu a Kelvin a Chimbota project amene anatithandiza panapita matsiku okwanira mwina masabata atatu anabwera anzawo a Kelvin achibisa anabwera zatizungulira malingana ndi mmene amathandizira mmudzimu anatithandiza kuti pasa ndalama zoti tikathe kubwezeresa nyumba yathu kuti tibwezeresenso tikhoneso.
Ine mutima mwana ndikakhaze kapi Guto ndansira akomere ndiye nafera nsanga ndine ubale wa mala tangwa nsima moto 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 moto.
On his part, Member of Parliament for Blantyre Malabada Ishmael Nkumba praised Chimbota for supporting his subjects when the cholera outbreak and Cyclone Freddy hit his constituency.
During the Cyclone Freddy, we got food supplies from Chimbota and even moral support. That was very important. They came through. Becky was there from St. Andrews as well to cheer the people up. That was very, very important because when people lost properties, they lost lives, they needed other people to come and cheer them up. So that was also important. That also gave me confidence to be able to go and face the people. Because being a difficult time, you need friends, to show support and also encouragement. That even though we had the disasters, we lost properties and stuff, there are other people who care about us. On cholera, Kev and Chimbota went around in the wards giving cholera, and they also trained the people how to use the chemicals to fight the cholera, because we had an outbreak where the government was not able to come in on time. But Chimbota came in, they supported us when we were waiting for the government's response. Because cholera is also a dangerous disease. A lot of people died, and I'm sure that if Chimbota didn't come in on time, we would have lost even more lives.
ati kuyesa mkaka komanso ambiri timakuta kuti tika mankhwalawa timakatira chimbuzi changu watsako tikalichaza ndiye mufulumira kusogola makolo alipisani mankhwala muyike pamwamba cholinga choti anawo asatole namwa mankhwalawa ndamphamvu kwambiri wata chimuzimudza kusazimafa zikapamudza ndi chimbuzi chanu chizamwa changu
In addition, Chimbota has also provided media training, mainly on television and radio production, to 11 girls in Blantyre, with an aim of empowering vulnerable and underprivileged girls with quality holistic and life skills. Innocent Dala is Chimbota media officer, and he gives details.
With this project, we are hoping that by reaching them and giving them the knowledge and the power to do what they can do, and so that whenever they have finalized this course, they will be able to stand on their own and they can do better, maybe more than our imagination. So we are training them how to use the camera, editing, presenting, communication issues, on how they can even come up with the best business after this course. At this point, we are still searching for funding, looking for funding. As you are aware, funding, financial issues is something now. So we are hoping that if someone or a partner join us and help us with this idea to move across Malawi, so that we can reach as far as we can.
Apart from supporting girls, Chimbota is also making sure rural boys that completed their Form 4 are given a chance to attain vocational skills. Chimwemwembea from Mundola village in Nkhata Bay is one of them. He is currently acquiring skills in solar and business management at Solar Energy and Ecology Institute, which he says once completed will enable him to earn money and be self-reliant.
Pakadali pano ndi thandizo lomwe tinapeza kuchokera ku Chimbota imene timapanga ku skulu kunza zokuza sola ndi ma business. Nde kunkhani ngati ya business ili ngati subject imene imachedwa kuti entrepreneur. Imene kwamatiphunzitsa za ma skills omwe tingapangire kuti pasogolo tikangati tapitiriza maphunziro athu tizaziyimira tokha. Mix muno Malawi mavuto ngati a ntchito amasowa ndi amafuna achinyamata aziyimira pawokha nkhani ya ma business. Achinyamata zingati kuthandizira kuti ngati imene tili panopa ma generation apano kuti ukaphunzira mwina ungathe kubwera kuno mwina osatengedwa ndi anthu ena adakulembe ntchito ndi umakhala ndi zero zimene unaphunzira kuja kuti profile uja timaphunzira so ma skills oti tingapange install kha masola mzinyumba za anthu ndi umatha kupanga kaya ukatenga mngongole kaya kumabungwe basi mayamba business yako ndi yako.
Mbeya thanked Chimbota and Kevin Trafton for showing consistent passion in uplifting the lives of communities, especially young people in the area. In addition, Chimbota has also secured a donor in Germany who will play a crucial role in financing the organization's activities.
Well, we've been looking for partners over the last few years to help us financially, and we have now secured support of a music college called Catalyst. They're a university in Berlin, and we've known the guy there, the boss of the college, for some time. His daughter came to Malawi years ago as a volunteer, and we met her, we met him. So they have now come on board with us. They're going to be an official partner of Chimbota, and they're going to make a large financial donation each month to help us with the running of the school and paying salaries and those kind of things. So we're really excited about that. We hope that it will lead to maybe all kinds of other links. There could even be the chance that some of their students might come out from the college to Malawi at some point. Maybe some of our students would get the chance to go to Germany if things go well. It could be a really amazing partnership. And what we're hoping now is that we can use that new partnership with Catalyst to encourage other businesses and organisations to join us as well, so that we can build up a group of maybe 4, 5, 6 partners, so that we are really feeling that we're much more stable financially going into the future. And as we come to the end of 2023, we have 2 very important announcements to make. Firstly, it is now 10 years since we started the Chimbota organisation, and we definitely need to celebrate 10 very successful years. But secondly, we are also celebrating that we have now spent $500 million kwacha on our projects. That's our building projects, the schools, the Ccdo and so on. That's the salaries and wages of all of the people who work for us at Chimbota, the teachers, the other workers, and also, of course, we've spent a lot of money on emergency projects to do with the cyclone, to do with the cholera outbreak and so on, and we're continuing to do all of those things. We think that 500 million is an amazing number, and we're very proud we have been able to do as a small and quite new organisation in Malawi, and we hope that everyone will celebrate with us this big milestone.
From the look of things, it is evident that the organization has made tremendous progress in supporting vulnerable and underprivileged children, mainly girls, promoting education, improving nutrition and sanitary conditions, encouraging inclusive community ownership in various development initiatives, and reducing poverty among citizens.
Chimweni zinthu za sita koma malamulo sanasite